Apart from this, the book provides an overview of the archaeological cultures across the entire subcontinent from pre-Harappan times up to around 1000 BCE. Some aspects of this book on the Vedas are summarized in the 108 Upanishads. Part 1 of this book contains a general introduction to the Upanishads. As noted above, more on Vedic texts and their background will be found in the Vedas. More details on philosophies described in the Upanishads, on the additional topics in the Upanishads, on the various deities and people mentioned, and on the dating of various texts will be found in another book of mine, Hinduism, an Alphabetical Guide. While for further information on Buddhism and Jainism, readers can check Religions of India, a concise guide to 9 major faiths. Part 2 is an account of the 108 Upanishads mentioned in the Muktika Upanishad, which are considered the main Upanishads. Among the thousands of works on the Upanishads, very few look at all 108 of the Muktika Upanishad as in this book. For each Upanishad described here, the original Sanskrit text along with translations and commentaries have been consulted. There are numerous variations in translations, and the best are those done by Indian translators, and particularly those well versed in the spiritual traditions of the Upanishads. Without an understanding of these, the translations are academic and often incorrect. At times, even Indian translators merely repeat parts of old translations. Thus, in every case, reading the Sanskrit text is essential. Wherever a particular translator has been quoted, the name is mentioned. In other cases, the summaries are created from the text, and various translations and quotes are direct translations from the Sanskrit. After summaries of all 108 Upanishads, a detailed account of the Brahma Sutra is given. The Brahma Sutra is the earliest available text that systematizes the main themes of the Upanishads. Finally, a conclusion looks at the influence of the Upanishads across the world and their relevance today. Academic works use diacritical marks which indicate the exact Sanskrit letters used. But as this book is for the general reader, phonetic spellings have been used. Standard phonetic spellings for the titles of the Upanishads have been used throughout the book, except where they form part of the title of a book or article. There are innumerable sources for the Upanishads, including the Sanskrit texts, translations, old and new, commentaries, interpretations, and analysis, as well as works that situate the Upanishads in a historical context. Even Sanskrit texts have variations. An extensive bibliography in 2 parts provides details of the sources used. In many places in this book, Sanskrit terms have been used, as there is no adequate translation for these. On the whole, these terms are explained in the narrative, but a glossary provides explanations for some. We often hear the phrase, the wisdom of the Vedas. The seeds of this wisdom are contained in the Vedic Samhitas, but it is in the Upanishads that this wisdom is fully explained. Part 1. 1. An Introduction. The Upanishads are a series of Sanskrit texts which contain a profound philosophy. They form part of the literature of the Vedas, the most sacred texts of Hinduism. The term Upanishad is often interpreted as sitting near the feet of a master, the word being broken up into upa, That is.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.